good morning. My name is Will Bulwark. I live in Parsboro and I host multiple yoga classes each week. I teach vinyasa yoga primarily, but I host a chair yoga class every Thursday at the Fundy Geological Museum. So if you're ever in Parsboro on a Thursday, come join me. So one of the things I always like to start out with my chair yoga classes is even if you've had experience with yoga or not, there's a concept of linking the mind and the body, and that's what yoga is. Yoga comes from Sanskrit for yoke, like the yoke of an oxen, and it's the way we do connect the mind and the body. We primarily do that through breath. So yoga is about linking each breath with a movement. So every time you inhale and exhale is when you're moving your body. And one thing I definitely like to stress is that yoga is supposed to be slightly uncomfortable. Just like any kind of exercise, we need to push ourselves out of our comfort zones, but it's never supposed to be painful. So if you ever find that you're in a position that is painful, stop what you're doing and come back. I do encourage you to push yourself today during this, and then we can find growth in discomfort. So we're going to start today by finding a comfortable seated position in your chair. And I always recommend coming to the front third of your chair so that you're not leaning back on it. Because if we're on the front third of our chair, then we're more likely to focus on our posture rather than sinking back. So we want to be open, we want to be stable. So come into the front third of your chair, place both feet firmly on the ground. And this gives you a bit of a tripod stance. We've got our right and our left foot, and then our sits bones on the chair. This triangle forms the base. It's a very stable base for the rest of our postures today. So you can begin by placing your hands on your thighs, on your knees. You can take a mudra if you know what that is, and in meditation. And start to think about your breath. Be conscious of each inhale and exhale. You can close your eyes or you can leave your eyes open, whichever is more comfortable for you. If you do leave your eyes open, I recommend having a soft focus, meaning don't really look at anything. Just allow your eyes to unfocus. Breathe in and out. Allow your breath to come naturally rather than forcing it. And with each inhale and exhale, see if you can come a little bit deeper into yourself, into your awareness. And as we inhale and exhale, we're going to focus on our posture. So think about where your pelvis is touching the chair. Think about your knees over your ankles. Think about your spine. Bring your attention up the natural curve of your spine until you get to your shoulders. Now draw your shoulders back and down your body to open up through the chest here. Think about your neck, your head. And imagine that there's a string at the crown of your head gently lifting you towards the ceiling. This is the posture from which all our other asanas or poses are going to come from today. And on your next inhale, look over your left shoulder. On an exhale, bring your head back to center. Inhale, looking over your right shoulder. Exhale, back to center. Again, inhale, looking over the left, and continue at your own pace as you exhale, coming back to center. You can listen to my cues, but really follow your breath. Inhaling as you look to one side and exhaling as you come back to center. Move at your pace, as this is your practice. One more inhale and exhale. And on your next inhale, look towards the ceiling, stretching out through the throat. And on an exhale, bring your chin to your chest, stretching through the back of the neck. Inhale as you look up to the ceiling. Exhale, bringing your chin to your chest. One more at your own pace, inhaling to look up and exhaling to look down. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring the shoulders and the back into this. So as you inhale and look out, draw your shoulders back and down, opening up the arms here, spreading through the chest. And as you exhale, bring the shoulders and arms forward, rounding out through the back. Inhale as you open up. And exhale as you come back into yourself. Just like a flower might open up during the day and close up at night, we too need periods of opening up and coming back within. And on your next inhale, come to a neutral position and exhale. And then what we're going to do is we're going to work out through the shoulders here a little bit. As you inhale, lift your hands so that they're parallel to the floor. And as you exhale, let them slowly drift back down to your knees. Inhale as you bring them up. Exhale as you let them float back down. Imagine that your hands are in water here, so you find a little bit of resistance as you come up and a little bit of resistance as you come down. Continue in this motion, inhaling and exhaling. And with the next inhale, we're going to lift our hands just a little bit higher. Exhale, let them fall. Inhale a little bit higher here. Exhale, float them back down. Inhale, even higher. Exhale, bring them back down. Inhale, a little bit higher. Exhale, bringing them back down. And this time, as you inhale, take them all the way above your head, extending towards the ceiling. Exhale as you let them come back down. And again, inhale all the way up, reach for the ceiling here. Exhale as you let them float back down. One more time. Inhale, reaching up, looking up towards the ceiling, really reach your fingertips. And then exhale as you bring them back down. All right, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna stretch out through our calves. We're gonna do a little bit of a lunge. Place your left foot on the floor squarely, making sure your left knee is directly above the left ankle. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our right foot, lift the heel as you inhale, and then as you exhale, slide the foot back, leaving the heel up and ball of the foot on the floor. So I'm gonna see if I can adjust this so you can see a little bit better. So my left foot is square on the floor, left knee over the left ankle. I'm sliding my right foot back as much as possible so that my heel is up and the ball of my foot is on the floor. And what I'm gonna do is as I inhale, I'm gonna push into the ball of my foot and lift my arms here. So I'm really feeling it in my quads. Exhale as you hold it here. Inhale. And then exhale, bring your hands back down. Inhale as you bring your foot back to be parallel with the left foot. Exhale as you really center your weight on your right foot, keeping your foot flat on the ground. Right knee is over the right ankle. Inhale as you lift the left heel. Exhale as you slide the left foot back. Again, so that the ball of the foot is on the floor, heel is lifted. And on your next inhale, reach up to the sky, pressing into the ball of the foot. Exhale as you hold it here. Inhale, lift to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands back down. Inhale, bring your left foot back to meet your right. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna come behind our chair, standing up. Move your chair, or you can stay right here with your chair in front of you. Holding onto the back of the chair for stability. What we're gonna do is we're going to inhale as we plant our left foot. Exhale as we lift the right foot. Inhale here, and then exhale, send the right foot back so that your heel is on the mat. This is a modified warrior one is what we're going into. And the point of this one is to keep my left knee above the left ankle. My right knee is straight, my right heel and toes are on the floor, but my toes are pointed 45 degrees. And what this does is it keeps my hips facing the chair here. You can modify this pose however you need to by bringing your foot closer or sending it further away. So play around with this. Find what adjustments work well for you. As you inhale, lift your right hand to the sky. Exhale. You can leave your left hand here, or as you inhale, you can lift your left hand to the sky. In here, my palms are facing each other. But what I really want to focus on is my hips facing the chair, my left toes pointing forward, my right toes pointing 45 degrees. Take your gaze slightly up. And continue to breathe. Inhale and exhale as you hold it here. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands back to the chair. Inhale, bring your right foot back to meet the left. Planting the right foot. Inhale as you lift the left heel. Exhale as you take the left foot back. And again, same thing on this side. My right knee is over my right ankle. My left heel is on the floor. My left toe is pointing 45 degrees to the left. This keeps my hips facing the chair. Inhale as you lift your left hand to the sky. Exhale. Inhale, lifting the right hand to the sky or keeping it on the chair, whatever your practice needs. Taking your gaze slightly upwards. Inhale and exhale as you hold it here. Inhale. And then exhale as you bring your hands back to the chair. Inhale as you bring your left foot back to meet the right. So that was Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. What we're going to do now is we're going to go into Warrior 1 and then transition into Warrior 2. I'm going to adjust this just a little bit, see if I can get my whole body in here. It's a little tricky. Still not all of me, but it's a little better. So find your alignment, your posture. Keeping your left foot planted on the ground. Inhale as you lift the right heel. Exhale, sending it back behind you. For Warrior 2, in order to transition to this, what we're going to do is we're going to inhale, lift the right hand to the sky. And as you exhale, turn your right toes out 90 degrees and send your right arm back behind you. Inhale as you lift the left hand in front of you, or if you need to, keep hold of the chair. Now, Warrior 2, my left knee is over my left ankle, and my right toes are pointed 90 degrees. And what this does is it pulls my hips to the side rather than facing the chair. And then as I extend my left arm to my right arm, I'm making a straight line in between my left middle finger and my right middle finger. Inhale and exhale as you look over your left middle finger. Inhale, find that string at the crown of your head gently pulling you up. And then exhale as you bring your left hand to the chair, followed by your right hand. Inhale, bringing the right foot back to meet the left. Inhale as you lift the left heel. Exhale, send it back into Warrior 1. Inhale, lift the left hand. Exhale, turn the left toes out 90 degrees, sending the left foot back or left hand back. Inhale, raising the right hand forward. Again, make that straight line between your right fingertips and your left fingertips. My right knee is bent over my right ankle, left knee is straight, left toes pointed 90 degrees, turning my hips out to the side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, find that string at the crown of your head, gently pulling you upwards. And then exhale as you bring your hand back to the chair. Inhale, take your left hand back to the chair, bringing your left foot to meet your right. So we're going to do, what's next is going to be tree pose. We're going to work on our balance. So what I want you to do is come to the right side of your chair and placing your left hand on the chair here, bring your right hand to your hip. Inhale as you lift your right heel. Exhale as you place the right heel on top of the left foot. Now focus on your posture again, drawing the shoulders back and down your body. Imagine that string at the crown of your head gently pulling you up. And then as you inhale, bring your foot to the inside of your calf here. Again, extend through the crown of your head. Exhale as you hold it here. Now, if your practice feels like you want a little bit more of a challenge, bring your hands to your heart here. Inhaling and exhaling. Alternatively, you can take your right arm out to the side, followed by your left arm. You could also take your hands above your head, clasping your fingertips above you and looking up toward the ceiling. With balance poses, It's helpful to find a spot in front of you, either on the wall, the floor, the ceiling, and focus on one spot that's not moving. Inhale and exhale as you stand here. Inhale, and with control, exhale, bringing your foot back to the earth. Go ahead and walk it out a little bit. And then what we're going to do is come to the left side of our chair for the opposite side. Again, right hand goes to the chair, left hand comes to your hips. Inhale as you lift the left heel. Exhale, place the left heel on top of the right foot. Inhale as you bring the left foot to the inside of the right calf. And then from here, you can leave your hand on the chair. You can inhale to take your left hand out to the side. You can follow that by the right. You can bring both hands to your heart. You can take your hands up, interlaced above your head. Whatever your practice needs. Continue to breathe, inhaling and exhaling here. Inhale, and with control, exhale, bringing your foot to the ground and walking it out. Go ahead and come back to your chair. Again, focusing on the front third of the chair. Inhale as you find that length through the crown of your head here. And exhale as you walk your feet out to either side, spreading through the knees as much as possible, giving you this length, opening up through the pelvis. Inhale, taking that crown of your head. And then as you exhale, bring your hands either to your thighs or all the way to the floor. And then as you exhale, allow your head to hang here. Let go of any tension you might have in the neck and the shoulders. Maybe nod your head yes and no. And I don't know, because it's okay not to have all the answers. And then as you inhale, place your hands on your thighs and slowly come back up to a seated position. Extending the legs out in front of you. You can either keep your feet on the floor with your knees bent, or you can extend so that your heels are on the floor, toes pointing up towards the ceiling and your legs straight. Inhale as you reach up to the sky. Exhale as you fold forward, placing your hands on your ankles, on your toes, on your shins. Whatever your practice needs today. And on your next inhale, use your hands to walk yourself back up. Bring your feet flat to the floor. And this next thing we're going to do is we're going to work on some back bends. So I'm going to grasp either side of my chair here. And on an inhale, I'm going to press into my feet and lift my hips towards the ceiling. Exhale as you hold it here. Inhale. Exhale and bring your hips back to the chair. It's okay if you don't get off the chair very much. Just focus on making yourself a little bit uncomfortable, but not painful. Inhale as you lift the hips, pressing into the feet, pressing into the hands. Exhale as you hold it here. Inhale and exhale, release. Taking a nice breath, inhale and exhale. And one more time, inhale, pressing into the hands, the feet, lift the hips towards the sky. Exhale as you hold it. Inhale. Exhale, release. Place your right hand on the chair. Take your left hand to the outside of your right knee. Inhale as you find length through the crown of your head. Exhale as you twist to look over your right shoulder. We're getting this nice spinal twist here. Continue to inhale, then exhale. One more inhale. Exhale as you release, coming back to center. This time, placing the left hand on the chair, right hand on the outside of the left knee. Inhale, find that length through the crown of your head. Exhale as you twist to look over your left shoulder. Inhale as you hold it here. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale as you release. So for the last 3 minutes, we're going to do a sit-in meditation. This is a chance for your brain to settle, for your body to absorb what we have done today. And if you've never engaged in meditation before, there are a few different things you can do. One of the ones I suggest is always coming back to the breath to focus by counting each inhale and exhale. And as you do this, the goal is not to get to a specific number, but I would encourage you to count to 8 and then restart. So inhale, 1, exhale, 1. Inhale, 2, exhale, 2. Get to 8 and then start over with 1 again. I will call you back at the end of this meditation and we will conclude our session. So again, you can leave your eyes open, unfocused, or close them. Place your hands in whatever position you feel is benefiting your practice. And come to the breath. Begin bringing your attention back into your body, maybe wiggling your fingers and your toes. As you go about the rest of your day and into the weekend, may you come back and appreciate the present moment. I hope that you take anything that you learned here today and incorporate it into a daily practice that can help rejuvenate you, that might help improve your flexibility, your balance, strength. Any of those poses that we did today, if you felt like it served you well, please make it a part of your daily routine. And at the end of each of my sessions, I like to bow to the participants and say thank you, and you're welcome to reciprocate. If you do say thank you, recognize that not only are you thanking me for instructing you today, but thank yourself for making the choice to be here today. So thank you. Have a lovely day.